Hey Google, today's date?
It's Friday, May 20th, 2022.
Friday, May 20th, 2022. I just got this at Best Buy. I'm very excited. My situation is that I live in an apartment building and there's a lot of Wi-Fi traffic in my building, just Wi-Fi everywhere, which doesn't affect the speed of my internet, but affects the latency because of the lack of channels. So I got this because I want to use the Wi-Fi 6 channel to free up devices, or bring devices off of the 5 gigahertz, which would be my iPad Pro, my phones, and items like that. And I'm hoping that with the reduction of devices in the 5 gigahertz spectrum and going to the 6 gigahertz one, that there'll be less latency, just because of the fact that you know, I'm on a different frequency which most people are not using right now. This is very expensive. To me, I consider it the Cisco of consumer devices. If you know Cisco devices, they're always very expensive. I'm going to do an unboxing, and then I'll do a video on my own opinion on this device. I'll try it out for about a week and a half before I let you know how I feel. I'm a regular guy. I'm not gonna get all technical or anything. I'm just gonna let you know how I feel about it. If I see a difference with usage, latency, less complaints about issues. There have been, I've read articles stating that if you don't have the 1 gigahertz ISP speed, that it's not worth getting this. In my opinion, my biggest thing is the latency. I have a 300 up and down from Fios, and I live in New York City. And my biggest thing is to actually reduce the latency, because we do get latency, and I think it's because of the lack of channels available. Because if I bring up my Wi-Fi settings, I probably have like 50 Wi-Fis around me. Plus, I have about, the last time I checked, 68 devices, Google displays, things like that, on my network. So I'm hoping that this frees it up, and then it becomes more, less latency, better usage, in the fact that this supposedly supports up to 200 devices. The Wi-Fi I have right now supports 100. So let me just do the unboxing for now, and I'll get more detail when I actually use the item. So I'm gonna first take the plastic off. It comes in, it has a plastic on it. Plastic removed. A little thing here. I guess we could open on either side. There's one here too. This is the 3-piece unit. It is heavy. It's pretty big. That was pretty much a wrap, you know, the outside part. I'll just measure it just in case you're curious at the actual size. About 14 1/4, 12 3/4 by 8. The actual box, let me see if I can weigh it. I'm not sure if this scale goes that high. Error. So it's, I think this scale goes as high as 9 pounds, so it weighs more than 9 pounds. There's a little slot here. You have to open that up right there. And, well, has the little arrow showing you the direction. The other side also. Now the arrow. Once we remove those, let's open it up. This is the inside. I guess they come in different sizes. Information. Setup guide tells you what are the contents. Should be 2 satellites, a router, and it looks like it might have an Ethernet cable and the power adapters. And how to use the app, which I've used before. There's a bunch of websites regarding how to use the app. See what's in here. So this is out. This should be all the, okay, this is all the power supplies. Ethernet cable. Put it on the side. Power supply. So, this is the power supply. Pretty thick, big. So I'm measuring it just in case you have a spot for this. I could see this being so heavy that it falls off the regular outlet. Pretty heavy. As a matter of fact, let me weigh it. It's my daughter in the background playing with the kitty cat. See how long this is, but let me weigh it. Again, this is for the people who are curious. Heavy enough to fall off, that's for sure. Pretty big because it's a hefty network. The actual cable length for the power supply. Let me measure that. So it's almost 7 feet long. I'm sorry, 6 feet long. 5 feet 10 inches. I'm gonna assume all the cables are this long. This is a Cat 6 cable, so it should be able to support the 10 gigabit, which, man, if you have 10 gigabit internet, please let me know where you are. I am jealous. So let me measure this. Uh, 6.5 feet. Flat. So I think that's all there is. 3 power supplies. I have pictures of this at the end just in case you need to find out some specs on this. Again, I'm a regular user, just sharing my information. I purchased this. I'm hoping that it works to solve my latency issue. Nothing else in here. Nothing. So now, I think all that's left are the actual units themselves. This is just empty. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. NETGEAR. Wow, it is. They are heavy. I'll do a close-up look at the item. There's absolutely nothing else in here in this box. Totally empty. Nothing in there. The plastic packaged and that's a break. I don't want them. They are tall. Wow, they are pretty tall. So let me lay everything out. This is everything inside. I'll show you the router close up and I already showed you the power supply. The actual router and the satellite. So this is the satellite close up, like if you were holding it in your own hands. Like a gray plastic, heavy, hefty. I purchased mounts that actually mount the mount onto the wall, and then you can screw these in so you can put it on the wall. They have them on Amazon. Pretty cool information. This is the Ethernet 2.5 gigahertz. This is the uplink. This is if you're connecting. It's a backhaul connection between actual devices. I'm actually only connecting one router to one satellite physically because I have that Ethernet running to that back room where I'm going to put it on. Put it in. I don't have it in the other room. Well, I may actually move it to closer to the uplink if I can get the bandwidth to go to a third room that I have Wi-Fi issues. So I actually have a satellite in there right now, but I'll remove it and put it in the room next door that actually has an Ethernet and doing uplink backhaul to free up more bandwidth. This 10 gig Ethernet, ISP connection, that's just amazing. I'm just shocked. That is, I don't know. Please, if you have 10 gig ISP, let me know. I would love to know where and what company provides it, because, wow. I have files, and I'm just happy to be able to have capability of 1 gig. But I only have 300 right now. I will eventually upgrade. Let me just do an actual weight. So I'm just going to measure and weigh one satellite and one router. See if they're the same weight. So this is the actual router. Hmm. 2.15.8, 2 pounds. Almost 3. Pretty heavy. This is the satellite. A little bit less, but heavy. So they're both very similar in weight. Almost 3 pounds. I'm gonna round it up to 3 pounds. And quick measurement. And they are heavy. They feel hefty. top to bottom, about 11 inches. And from left to right on the top, it's about 6. And the bottom is much wider. 7, about a 7, almost 7. Again, just in case you want to decide on the platform, you want to put it on the platform or some kind of shelf or something to see the thickness. That's what it is, and the wideness. When it sits on the table or shelf, it's about 6.5 inches wide. That's the sync button. And you can see there the reset button and the actual satellite. The other one, they're all the same size. They all look identical except that in the back when you turn them around, that's when you see the difference. All right, so, wow, uplink of 2.5. Again, I'm doing another video as to the performance of how much I like it. Regular person, just trying speed tests and all that stuff and letting you know on a day-by-day usage from family and friends if they notice a big difference from the old network. The old network that I have is actually an Orbi mesh, the last one made, which is the AXE11000. So this is the AXE11000. My old one, the one I'm using now, 100 devices, this takes up to 200 devices. So this is supposed to be double the speed and double the capacity of devices. Again, 100 devices on my old one. This is supposed to take up to 200 devices, which is pretty cool. And I have about 68 devices on my network currently. It's going to be interesting to try this out. They look a lot larger. I just pulled this real quick, the satellite, the AX6000, from my network. And wow, what a difference in size. It's the same, about the same bottom. But this one's a lot lighter. The AX6000. Oh, should be going. Oh, no. Wow. It's smaller, but it weighs, it's not that far off from weight-wise. It's about 2.5 pounds. This is an extra half pound. Size-wise, though, you can see. Everything else is the same except the height. And I don't have that much of an open top. So this might have better cooling because of the fan, the way the top is set up. It's open. On my AX6000, it's not. All right, so that was just the unboxing, some details on the item. Again, I'm a regular user. I'm going to try it out, see how well it works, if it's worth keeping. Very expensive item, very, very expensive. You know, I want to say a little too expensive, but, you know, they have to, they are doing research and development, and these high prices is what pays for that. So if we want better Wi-Fi, I guess this is what we have to do. I don't know. I wish, personally, $1,000 maybe would have been a much better price, but it's $1,400, $1,500 plus tax, and that, depending on where you live, could be pretty high. All right, so I hope you liked the video. This is everything that comes in the box. I hope the video helps in getting a detailed look at it. Thank you for watching. This has just been the unboxing. Bye.
NETGEAR Orbi AXE11000 Quad-Band Mesh Wi-Fi System, 3-pack. Model, RBKE963-100NAS SKU 6,479,675. Cost, $1,499.99. Overview. Description. Introducing the industry's first quad-band mesh Wi-Fi 6E system. Orbi Quad-Band, with dedicated Wi-Fi connections, new Wi-Fi 6E, and a 10 gigabit wired internet port, delivers ultra-fast speeds and massive device capacity. With combined Wi-Fi speeds of up to 10.8 Gbps across up to 9,000 square feet, you'll enjoy the amazing Wi-Fi experience. Get to know your network. Are you frustrated with slow Wi-Fi speeds? Concerned about digital security or your kids' features? NETGEAR Smart Parental Controls. It is an easy way for parents to monitor, pause the internet and promote healthy habits across connected devices. 4-port Ethernet switch. For wired connection of up to 4 computers. Includes a 2.5 GB per second multi-gigabit Ethernet LAN port and 3 gigabit Ethernet LAN ports. NETGEAR Orbi app. Easily set up your router, and get more out of your Wi-Fi. Manage your kids' time online across their connected devices with NETGEAR Smart Parental Controls. MIMO technology. Allows streaming data to multiple devices simultaneously, providing faster downloads and smoother streaming for your devices. Beamforming technology. Increases the range and performance for devices that operate in 2.4 GHz, 5.0 GHz and 6.0 GHz bands. AXE10800 Quad-Band Mesh Wi-Fi System. Features up to 10.8 GB per second wireless speeds for fast data transfer. 1024 cam modulation. Ensures increased data efficiency and faster speeds than a 256 cam router. Up to 9000 SQ, FT of Wi-Fi 6 coverage. Covers large homes up to 9000 SQ, FT with fast Wi-Fi. The system includes a Wi-Fi router and 2 satellites. NETGEAR Armor. Advanced cyber threat protection for your home network and your connected devices. 128-bit AES encryption with PSK. Protects your network against hackers and eavesdroppers. Latest generation Wi-Fi 6E technology. Delivering better performance than AXE Wi-Fi 6, it allows more devices to connect and stream simultaneously without impacting the speed or reliability. Backward compatible with Wi-Fi 5 and earlier generation devices. What's included? NETGEAR Orbi AXE11000 Quad-Band Mesh Wi-Fi System, 3-pack. Orbi Wi-Fi 6E Router, RBKE963. 2. Orbi Wi-Fi 6E Satellites, RBKE963. 2 meters Ethernet cable. 3x19V 3.168 power adapters. Owner's Manual. Key specs. Wi-Fi range. 9,000 square feet. Wi-Fi mesh system. Yes. Number of Wi-Fi satellites included. 2. Number of LAN ports. 4. Wi-Fi speed. 1.08 gigabits per second. General. Product name. Orbi AXE11000 Quad-Band Mesh Wi-Fi System, 3-pack. Brand. NETGEAR. Model number. RBKE963-100NAS. Color category. White. Security. Data encryption. Yes. Encryption type. WPA2. Firewall type. NAT. Security features. 128-bit AES encryption with PSK, guest Wi-Fi network, NETGEAR Armor. Parental controls. Yes. Network. Band technology. Quad. Ethernet standard. 10.100.1000.2500.10000. Number of antennas. 12. Frequency band. 2.4 GHz, 5.0 GHz, 6.0 GHz. Wireless networking standard. Wi-Fi 6E. Wireless standard. AC, AXE, N. Wi-Fi range. 9,000 square feet. Input-output technology. MIMO, multi-user multiple input multiple output. Wi-Fi mesh system. Yes. Number of Wi-Fi satellites included. 2. Number of Wi-Fi satellites supported. 2. Ethernet switch. Yes. Compatible wireless standards. Wi-Fi 4, Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E. Certifications and listings. Energy Star certified. No. Features. App compatible. Yes. App controlled. Yes. App name. NETGEAR Orbi app. Beamforming. Yes. Integrated modem. No. Wireless. Yes. Ports. Number of WAN ports. 1. Port types. RJ45. Number of LAN ports. 4. Speed. Wired speed. 10,000 megabits per second. Wi-Fi speed. 1.08 gigabits per second. Gigabit Ethernet speed. Yes. Dimension. Product height. 11 inches. Product length. 3.3 inches. Product width. 7.5 inches. Product weight. 3 pounds. Warranty. Manufacturer's warranty, parts. 1 year. Manufacturer's warranty, labor. 1 year. Other. UPC. 606,449,158,038.